Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Mockflix.
Oh, it looks like Ryan's back. You can invite him.
Okay. Actually, can you invite him for me? Yeah, so we'll have Ryan joining us. He was running a few minutes late 'cause he had to get some grub, some food stuffs for his mouth, which goes into his belly. But right now it's just...
That's how the human body works.
Yeah, we're learning anatomy. You know, and speaking of anatomy, there's no better director to learn anatomy from than Robert Rodriguez. Because, you know, Planet Terror, there was a machine gun leg woman, and that makes sense. Oh, there's Kuvo. Let's see if we get the weird artifacting. Well, we didn't get it this time.
Nope.
How's it going?
I'm doing good. We're watching Antonio Banderas.
That's always good.
I
like the cover art of this movie.
He looks really young in this movie too. This movie's pretty old now, so when you see him, you're gonna be like, "Wow, he looks like a kid. He looks like a little kid." Bizarre.
I think
Buscemi's in this.
He is. I don't remember. Okay, so full disclosure on Desperado. I have never seen all of this movie. I've seen.
I find that funny because it's kind of. I mean, it's not that it's not the quality of the movie. It's just this movie is a known movie. This isn't like one that just slipped by under the radar here. Desperado was big.
Yeah, it was a pretty. It wasn't like a huge movie, but it was very cheap, like to make, and it was a #1 movie. It made a decent amount of money. And this was kind of the follow-up to El Mariachi, which I have seen, and I personally think is fairly overrated, but it's impressive. It's a fucking impressive movie, because he made it for like $10.
It was an achievement, yeah. Well, what was this the second one? I don't remember, because I know there's a few. There's a few.
Yeah,
El Mariachi movies.
Oh, there is? I didn't. Maybe it's like the third one. It's the last one.
This is the last one?
Yeah, this is the last one I'm pretty sure that they made. You can look it up on Wikipedia.
I thought there was another movie that featured, wasn't it like Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
Oh yeah, I've seen more of that movie.
That was way later.
Yeah.
That was way later.
Man, that movie was not good.
No.
I've seen much more of that movie.
Was better than that one. If I remember, as I'm remembering it anyway.
I've probably seen like an hour of Once Upon a Time in Mexico. I forgot. God damn, I forgot that movie even came out.
That one I remember seeing it, and I mean, I can't really say I was like supremely disappointed. I wasn't really expecting that much, but then again, this was also in what? That must have been early mid-2000s that came out. I mean,
yeah, and it had a budget. It had a budget.
Well, this movie, you see, Desperado. I mean, El Mariachi is considered a huge success because it was made with such a low budget and did so well. But this movie, Desperado, is also considered a major success because this movie had a budget. Mm-hmm. It had a budget, but it also did extremely well. It made a ton of money. I remember. Yeah, it was budget $7 million.
Sounds about right.
Office $25 million. Yeah.
No, I thought I made more than that. I thought I made like 60. Okay, well I was way off on that. Well, this was definitely one of those movies that came out in October, which back in the day, like October is where the toilet movies come out. Like, it doesn't happen as much anymore because Oscar season starts a lot earlier than it used to. But man, back in the day, like September, October, that was some depressing ass shit. Like there was nothing.
Was a black hole.
Oh man, that's like when they. That's like when they released Demolition Man. They released that like late September. It did really well.
It's a feat of cinematography.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I love Demolition Man.
It's a great movie.
I love it.
It's great.
I legitimately love it.
You do? I find it very entertaining. I think it's hilarious.
I think it's I think the best thing about Demolition Man to me is that it's much smarter than it gives itself credit for.
That's true.
it knows it's a joke, but at the same time, a lot of the stuff in it is like very obviously a satire of what it's true. It's a lot. There's a lot of truth to Demolition Man.
Mm-hmm.
It's also it knows how stupid it is, and so it makes itself a joke. But I think it's really good. I like it a lot.
I think the problem with Demolition Man, but it's also one of the best parts of it, is Wesley Snipes' character. It's just like a completely...
He's over the top stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
but he's like, it's great.
On purpose. They make him like that because he has to be ridiculous. I honestly think, and it's mentioned right in the chat just now, is that I think one of the biggest problems is Dennis Leary.
Oh yeah, that whole thing is bad though.
In it, yeah. I can't say I'm a big Dennis Leary fan anyway. I don't really care for the guy. I don't think he's very funny. But in that movie, it's just like, am I supposed to believe that people would look up to this guy because he seems like kind of a loser? Like doesn't seem like someone.
At least
Dennis Leary's a loser.
Well,
he's a fireman. There's something to look
up to. He only plays firemen and cops, so that was a big stretch for him.
Well, this is true.
The Kevin James School of Acting.
So, yeah, basically mall cops. But one we do have a little bit of house cleaning to do before we start the movie. So last week I said, help me pick out a really bad Christmas movie. We got our list, which, by the way, a new movie got put on, and I almost want to take one off. Christmas with the Cranks. And I've never seen Christmas with the Cranks, but I've heard really bad things about it. And
man, I don't know if I want to watch
I know
with the Cranks.
Dude, I understand, but we will pass. Maybe that will be next year if we're still doing this. But
is Die Hard on that list?
No, and I wouldn't count. I know Die Hard's a Christmas movie, but it's not a Christmas
the best
movie.
Christmas movie.
You know what's a good rule of thumb? Is this Christmas movie shown outside of the November-December time frame? Die Hard absolutely is. Therefore, it is not a Christmas movie.
Die Hard could be played anytime, yes.
Yeah.
Hard, I mean, it is a Christmas movie.
It is. It is technically.
Yeah, I agree. It is, but it's not.
So, Mr. Tembo sent in some requests that he and all three of these sound great. So the first one is Christmas Cupid. It's about a woman who puts her job ahead of everything else and is encouraged by one of her deceased clients to find love by Christmas.
Is this like a Christmas Carol thing?
Yeah.
Visited by three ghosts?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
That sounds good.
Christmas sex.
Okay. Second one, Holidays, Daze. It's a... I didn't even notice that he did this. I read all three of these, but I didn't put it together. It's about a woman who puts her job ahead of everything else. Until she hits her head one day and wakes up in an alternate universe where she has a family and kids and learns that what she really wants for Christmas is a family. Yeah, bitch,
Really?
get back in the kitchen.
That's
Fucking
the movie Family Man.
Yes, it is. It totally is. I was thinking the same
Family
thing.
Man. They didn't even try. That's the same exact movie.
I would think it's like the opposite. She hits her head, wakes up in an alternate universe, and realizes she hates having kids and a husband, and she never like it gives you the entire wrong message.
And then at the end, it says,
the one where she knocks her head, wakes up single, and is like, wow, this is actually really awesome.
or actually, it's just the end of the Metallica 1 video. She's just sitting in a fucking hospital, like, kill me! Kill me! And then the third one is Desperately Seeking Santa. It's about a woman who works for some big company that hires a local guy to play as a sexy Santa. She works with him and falls in love with him or something.
Or something.
It does say or something. All three of these sound great. I don't... I'll go to the chat for that. Yeah, that's pretty good, but...
Fake Family Man sounds pretty funny to me.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, wow, you didn't even fucking try.
Also,
at all.
I really want to see how she hits her head. That's so stupid, but like it's always good how people hit their heads.
Brain damage movies always have the greatest injury. Like it's never like you fell and slipped on ice and hit your head. It's always like you were walking.
It's like Home Alone style shit.
Yeah, it's like some fucking Rube Goldberg bullshit that like a fucking like cantaloupe got launched in the air due to a faulty holiday catapult and then fucking hits her in the head.
Catapult. Hey, what is a holiday catapult?
Hey, hey, you know what? I'm not kidding. I can't remember the name of the show, but it was that family with the dwarves on TLC. I saw one episode of it.
Oh, Little People, Big World.
Yeah, right? Yeah, and they're
building a trebuchet.
Yeah, you saw that with me, and it was for Thanksgiving or something, and they injured their kid.
They said they did it yearly. Like this wasn't like we're gonna build a trebuchet. They were like, this is a tradition. Like,
yeah.
How do you fall into that tradition?
See, exactly. It's not that ridiculous.
Medieval French weaponry is our family tradition.
Well, that guy was an alcoholic, so pretty much goes hand in hand. Well, anyways, let's. I think we're all leaning toward holidays, but give us your suggestions. You can send those at mockflix@gmail.com, and let us know, or send other ones. We're probably gonna be doing it like the second week of December. It'll probably be like a Friday or some midweek type stream, just a very special Christmas episode. But what I wanted to do before we get started is I wanted to read a couple reviews.
Oh, great.
This movie is just rife in mediocrity. Like 62% Rotten Tomato rating. Like that is like the pinnacle. Like just fresh, just a tomato. Like so.
Like these tomatoes have been at Ralph's for like 6 days, but it's not a week yet. So
and the only reason why it's fresh is because they pumped the thing with a fucking ton of ethyl alcohol. But
it's ripe, but it's not enjoyable. That's what it means. It's ripe, but it's not enjoyable. It is a Ralph's tomato. Like a Subway tomato, that's like 40%.
All right, so I'm not going to read this whole review because it's super fucking long. But this person gives it a 5-star review. And if you don't like this movie after the first 10 minutes, go ahead and turn it off because there's no way you're going to enjoy the remaining 94. Well, I feel like I'm going to know where this is going for me in the first 10 minutes.
Just pause it at 10 minutes and make our decision.
Yeah, just end the episode.
You know, based on what I remember from this movie, and that's not a whole lot, so maybe it doesn't mean much, but I think that is a pretty fair description because I most distinctly remember the very beginning of this movie, and it starts off with a bang. I'll say that. That's one way of put it. It starts off and does not hide how silly it is right away. Like it's pretty much upfront about it. So the second review, this is a 3-star review. By the way, 3 out of 3 members found this review helpful. What do you get when you take a really good foreign action movie and put Tarantino at the helm? You get this nonsense. No, you don't. He's in this movie, but he's not. He didn't direct it. What is this person talking about?
3 out of 3 members found this review helpful.
The people were like, that's right. I didn't research anything.
Oh, I got this movie and Jackie Brown confused. I have no idea, but no, Tarantino did not direct this movie. It was Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, it was Rodriguez. Of course. And that's why Tarantino, of course, makes an appearance, because they're best buds. Yeah,
they made that fantastic film From Dusk Till Dawn, which I hate. I hate that movie so much.
From Dusk Till Dawn is a pretty bad movie.
Oh, I hate that movie.
They made the largest mistake with that film isn't anything other than the fact that one of the major characters, again, Tarantino.
Yeah, he's terrible.
The dude is not an actor.
No.
Leave him out of the movie. He doesn't need to be there. His best performance, I mean, the best time I've ever seen him is in 4 Rooms, in that last
Oh yeah, he's pretty good in that. He's all right in Reservoir Dogs.
He's playing himself.
Yes.
Like, that's how he acts. So it's not really a role, you know.
Wait, Mr. Prang, walking past the baseball game that Simon Birch is playing at. Okay. I had to put it together for a second. God damn, that movie is so good.
That's a good way to hit your head.
By the way, quick story on Simon Birch. We watched it in ethics class in high school. And I know.
That story's already funny.
Yeah. And the class is all
ethics in high school.
Not the right teacher, I'll say that. Yes,
Simon Birch does, apparently.
So I gotta tell you, so we watched Simon Birch, and it was all seniors pretty much in this class, and then me and my friend Eric, and we were sophomores. And when Ashley Judd, spoiler alert, gets fucking plunked in the head with that baseball, we started laughing, and we got so many fucking dirty looks. We were,
her, right?
yeah, Simon Birch murders. It's the only time he ever hit a baseball, and he fucking murdered somebody. It's one of the funniest scenes in any movie ever. I mean, we were dying, and like my teacher was pissed. It was
what
great.
What does that movie have to do with ethics?
I think we were like near a holiday or something,
Is
and
it based on saving kids from a bus? Like, what is there an ethical dilemma with that? Like, well, I don't know if we should have done that.
Like, I get to show this movie in ethics class and still consider myself a teacher.
Yeah, that's sort of it.
That's the biggest ethical dilemma. I think. True.
Like kids with growth deficiencies, I think that's the ethics lesson. I guess I don't know. Well, let's get started. Kevin, do you want to go through the rigmarole here?
Here on Mockflix, we make fun of movies as we watch them. So make sure to turn on the Netflix subtitles / closed captioning on your Netflix player. Michael's stream will have a timer in the bottom. You can sync up with him at the beginning of our show here, but if you happen to lose your place, you can sync back up using the timer on the Netflix player in accordance with the timer on his stream. So that's about it.
All right, cool. So on 3, 2, 1, on go, we will get started. And I just got to make sure that Netflix hasn't frozen on my iPad. All right, we're good.
On your iPad?
Yes, I do, so I don't have to do weird sound stuff. All right, so are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. So let me just turn up my audio. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right. She's like,
I'm gonna need a beer for this.
Probably.
For Desperado, you're going to need a beer at some point.
Okay, I'll wait for the intro to go off here, and then...
The Columbia woman looks pretty indifferent. She's like, eh. Ah! It's Nucky Thompson.
It's insulting. This is his only role. That's all he's remembered for.
What do you want me to say? Like
I've been
Mr.
putting this thing out
Deeds?
for 20 minutes.
Are we watching Back to the Future 3?
Those pants are great. Yeah. What? There's a Back to the Future 3?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about. I know 1 and 2. 2's not as good as 1, but it's still okay. I don't remember any other ones. It's weird. Is that Cheech Marin?
Yeah. he's now winked at 2 people so far.
That guy is not scary. That guy looked like an accordion player. Like that guy there, it could be either. He is white, but he's also Steve Buscemi, so both
Why
unique.
is the beer coming out of the tap warm?
Because this man actually cares about bartending.
Django. High quality.
Wow.
How many movies start with Steve Buscemi telling a story? It's a lot. It's a lot of movies.
Armageddon. Woof, that was a bad ADR right there.
Good Foley. Biggest
Wrong.
Mexican.
Wrong.
That big Mexican.
I like to believe this is a prequel to The Big Lebowski.
I gotta say, this feels like an anime right now. I feel like I'm watching Trigun or something.
Just wait. If you think it gets less ridiculous, no.
It's a guitar case, you idiot.
A suitcase. Look at that thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That one rung a bell.
He loves doing that thing with the toothpick.
Yeah, it's impressive. Yep.
The client is always wrong. Wait! He shot forward? What is going on?
Moon?
It blew something up somehow.
Is this on the moon? Like where gravity's like it's
Yes,
powerful?
it's
Yeah.
all movies like that.
I'm gonna need a beer for this.
I love how he kills all these Mexicans and he just leaves the white guy.
Yeah.
Well, if he was just sitting there drinking.
Yeah, he didn't.
He didn't pull a knife.
Actually, Thompson, I'm not minding this scene that much because I think Buscemi's doing a good job.
Yeah.
I'm listening to him. I'm not talking over him that much. Well, right now I am, but whatever. That's the show.
You'll be talking plenty later in this movie because, yeah. Thing. Cheech Marin disapproves.
Fucking son, man.
Was it Antonio Banderas? Actually, it was.
Try to fix.
He's so beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. There we go. That line is so stupid.
Why would this guy?
I don't know.
Nice zoom. Sweet zoom shot.
Well, he also tried to shoot him in the back.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine the sexiest face you could ever think of. It's him.
Okay.
He didn't pay for his beer.
Okay, time for a beer.
Did you know
Esteban.
that is totally Antonio Banderas playing that guitar.
Oh yeah. I wrote
See?
this, yeah. I wrote this for Melanie Griffith.
Milk money.
Milk Money. Oh man, Milk Money is such a great movie.
See, I told you we should watch this movie. Stream's loving it.
Yeah.
I guess
That
I'll
was a
get a beer
change in
too. I
tone
might
since
as
I got
well.
up.
Are ponytails ever a good thing?
Hey, play something from Abraxas, man.
Actually this he's playing to a table that's just trying to eat Mexican food. He's like,
That's
I don't want
nice.
tip. I don't want to tip you, man. I don't have any cash. like this Pee Wee Herman shit going on.
That guy just.
There goes your guitar.
Yeah.
There goes your
Oh, it's
guitar.
totally broken.
Yeah, that would fuck up his guitar so bad.
Yeah, the head would fall off. This movie is Desperado, QB Bryant.
All these white people in here coming down from fucking California.
Ay, 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 ay. Obligatory girl swooning shot.
Yeah.
Well, we have to establish that Antonio Banderas is a hunk.
Yeah, you have to
Couldn't
show
tell.
that he's sexy, because I can't look at him and go, oh, that guy's really good looking.
Crowd is silent. It was so good, it blew their minds.
Slow clap. Kane's back there.
Oh.
Oh, he's just getting cigarettes. For my next song, I will play Swipers No Swiping.
That guy would go, he would just sit there and go, he would be like, what the fuck? Like, he would freak out.
Great.
What did I come to this? What? Did I miss something? I looked over for a second.
Yeah.
No, it's a cut. It's a flashback.
Oh.
That would That hurt a lot.
So he can't play guitar anymore. Oh, who am I kidding? You probably play most music still. You just play
Django
some power
Reinhardt
chords.
can play with 2 fingers, and this guy can fucking figure something out.
Buscemi. Does Buscemi not have a name in this, or
His name is Buscemi in this.
Oh, it
That's his
is?
name. Yeah. You don't have to slap me.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Was that an agreement or a disagreement of what I said? I think Olivia's pretty upset right now. Through my headphones, I can hear her crying.
Probably knows you're watching Desperado.
It's like, oh, I want
Why
to.
don't I get to watch?
No, his hand got shot. See, Buscemi is a way better actor than everyone else in this movie, so just keep him on camera.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He pays this guy to go to bars and scare them. Like, it's not even... Thank you, Buscemi.
What happens when he's DEA? That's a twist. So,
Like, here's the question: if
subtitles.
his left hand was shot and he can't play guitar, how does he still like shoot guns and shit?
Yeah, that takes less, like, this is just like that. Not like this.
No, you don't. You can't pull the trigger. You have to squeeze. I'm going back to Trees Lounge.
You never did, but he's helping you, so.
He acts like such a shit to him, even though he's like constantly helping him for no reason.
On the crossfades.
Western, we shave with knives and straight razors, always. You'll never see someone using a fucking Gillette in a Western. Won't happen.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, man, do you need a ride?
Antonio Banderas, what are you doing out here?
Did Melanie kick you out? Is that
Hey,
Dan Trejo?
Yeah.
That's Trejo.
Ah, that's pretty fucking hot. Why did I walk outside with this suit? Oh, you got another 10 miles to walk. Are there really signs that tell you there's scorpions?
Scorpions.
Are they like fucking Are they like rad scorpions? Like they're like this fucking big? Hit them with your car.
Yeah, Rad Scorpion crossing.
This guy sucks. This guy sucks. He hasn't said a word and he sucks. Like every time he's on screen, I'm like, this guy's overacting like crazy.
Yeah, he's not good.
You put your shades on when you're in the building.
When he goes in, yeah. What are you, David Caruso?
And you don't even put them on right.
How's Cheech Marin acting better than that guy?
Hey man, he got a lot of training in Nash Bridges.
I was actually gonna say that exact thing. I was gonna say the same exact
Hey
thing.
man, when you work opposite Don Johnson, you learn a lot of the craft.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That show fucking sucked.
I know someone who did like a 3-episode run on Nash
Really?
Bridges.
Was
Yeah.
it Don Johnson?
Wow,
No.
that is like the
He
laziest
went
thing
out
ever.
with Cheech Marin, and they got really drunk.
Oh, that sounds pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, he took him out in a limo and stuff.
Probably talked about how much Tommy Chong screwed him over. Like, they still hate each other.
Do they?
Yeah, they may have made amends, but like up until like the mid '90s, they fucking hated each other.
Yeah.
They had a falling out.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, it popped him right in the nose. Never
Meat
shake
slapping.
someone's hand ever. If I take enough punches to the face, he's sure to get tired.
It's a good old rope-a-dope. Fucking
yeah,
rope.
Homer Simpson. Exactly.
I'm not even watching. I'm just hearing meat slaps, and that's all I need to know.
I love how even the kicks are meat slaps.
Yeah.
He's kicking him with a shoe, and it's still meat slapping.
That was a different noise. His kick was different.
Yeah, his kick sounded different.
It was more of a thud.
That's slowest punch.
He would be done.
This guy should probably just lay down.
Oh!
What?
What? How? How did he jump and kick that guy? He literally broke his shin.
Yeah, that's a good point. He must have jumped off the same leg he kicked with, which is like
Broke his
insane.
fucking shin. He would, if he kicked him with that foot, he would be screaming and
Oh,
crying
he didn't though.
right now.
He kicked it with his other foot, but that means he'd have to jump off of his same leg he
Physically
kicked off of
impossible.
him.
Cannot happen.
I mean, it could, but he wouldn't have kicked that hard. That's for sure.
Yeah, he did a roundhouse though.
Yeah.
He would.
You're right. It makes no fucking sense.
I don't know how that happened.
I'm gonna guess that scene had something to do with something at some point.
I'm gonna guess that scene had something to do with B Crew. That's what I'm guessing.
First unit,
Yeah, exactly.
just
That's
use
what
your
that
fucking
is.
hand. That's stupid. That's probably harder to do. Stabbing buttons.
Trejo does everything with a knife.
Except for shave, he uses a Gillette.
That's gonna ruin your tuning, kid. That's bad for the. Don't do that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
bad.
bad.
For the tuning, kid.
That kid's never even seen a guitar in his life. The way he's holding that.
He only plays in drop D. Something wrong about seeing Danny Trejo with short hair.
Yeah, it feels wrong.
I don't like it. Fuck, that's like 8 trillion pesos. He's
This is first world problems right here.
the mean mujeres.
Either.
This bar is a very different tone during the day.
Yeah.
He should think of going for like a daytime TGI Fridays type of feel.
Uh-oh.
You could really bring people in. Can you see the movie just going downhill instantly? It's like,
did he, like, when the cut of this movie was made, decide that he needed his own theme music coming in?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he has his own
Robert
song.
Rodriguez decided that.
Muchos gracias.
Every time Quentin Tarantino is in anything, he makes drinky faces. He drinks something,
Yeah.
4 rooms. This is Cristal, and he's drinking it with his fucking drinky face. He always has to make a drinky face.
By the time he gets there, they're closed. Man, maybe I should have taken it in a car. That's a long
Yeah,
walk.
exactly. What I don't get about this guy is that he carries a guitar case, clearly filled with guns, but he has a guitar. So what does he do with the guitar?
Well, his hand's fucked up. He doesn't care about the guitar anymore.
Oh, that's true. They shot his hand.
There's nothing to see.
He starts playing Coldplay.
Antonio Banderas just walks away. No parachutes for me, buddy.
Thanks for your personal life.
How much does a
Sorry.
mariachi
Yeah, I
band cost to rent
totally
for a
asked
day?
you.
Like a whole band?
Yeah, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them.
I would probably guess for a few $100 you could rent a whole band.
For a mariachi band?
In the U.S.
Yeah.
Here, it's
In
like
the
$10. In the 90s,
It would not cost a whole lot.
I ate at a Mexican restaurant like maybe 5 years ago here, and it was
trained.
actually pretty good. But they had a fucking mariachi band just nonstop in this restaurant, and they just harass you nonstop.
Yeah, they walk up to you and they won't stop playing at you. They don't play for you. They play at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then it was the best thing, too, is that every Mexican family that was in there was drinking Bud Light. Because it's a misnomer that Corona or Dos Equis are the Mexican beer of choice, or Pacifico. No, it's fucking Bud Light in the U.S. That is their favorite beer. Because holy shit, if you go to a Mexican restaurant, you see Mexicans eating, they're always drinking fucking Bud Light. They love it.
Just get a
Do you
line.
think Banderas actually knows how to play, or they're just getting a hand double?
Oh, that's a hand double, totally.
That is definitely a hand double. I think Banderas does actually play a little guitar, but he's not a classically fucking super trained guitarist.
Yeah.
No way.
And if he is, why the fuck would they shoot it like that?
Exactly.
Because they look all like
would
cheat
play.
shots. That'd be
They would
great,
play.
though. That'd be great if they shoot it in. It's been 5 minutes, by the way. He's still struggling with that first sip.
He's had it in his mouth the whole time. Oh, Tarantino telling a joke in a movie. It's happening.
I'd rather drink Tecate than Bud Light. They're pretty equivalent, though.
Tarantino, can't you just take another drink?
Yeah. If you're struggling with the drink, that's another 5 minutes I don't have to hear you talk.
I like that he had the close up of Tarantino's face there, because it just like shows how disgusting he is.
Yeah.
Fucking drum set.
Yeah, why does this character have a theme song? I get why Antonio Banderas' character has a theme song, but why does this guy?
What's that?
It's a story. Okay.
Everyone's already heard this joke before, too.
I actually haven't.
Really? That is exactly the good one. Oh, I get it.
Oh.
Please let that beer be poisoned. Wow, nice swallow, Foley. A balloon?
Essay.
Oh, man.
That was a long scene.
It
Yeah,
was an unnecessary
every scene where Tarantino says a word is a long scene. That's just a general rule of filmmaking. Look at that mirror. Someone smeared poop all over the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
That's set design.
None of these toilets even have lids. They don't have the toilet.
Great.
Oh, well, we figured out who smeared poop on the mirror. That's a pretty good hiding spot.
It is.
I don't think many people would be,
How do you get it that high on the wall?
They picked it up and put it on the... It was on... That's
Yeah.
intentional. It's a hiding spot. They had to make that stall as poopy as they could. Cheech Marin's like, I'd rather get shot by this guy than hear another joke from Tarantino.
Yeah. Yeah, Mexican Matthew McConaughey, leave me alone.
Oh, man. Just trying to play some sick tunes.
Oh, something stupid's about to happen, huh?
No.
Oh, he's smart. An exploding guitar.
The guitar made of dynamite. Oh, gotcha.
Probably go a little faster.
Where did he get those guns?
He had them in his sleeve. He had gun poppies.
Still don't understand.
No, you don't need to. It doesn't matter.
Maybe you should have reacted a little faster. You had the upper hand.
Keep spinning! Does every money counter have a fucking visor in every movie ever made?
I asked the accountant that I work with, who was the accountant for tipping 40s, Do you ever wear one of those fucking visors? And he's like, no, and I've never met an accountant who has. It's like, who made this fucking thing up? Like, it's everywhere. It is so true.
That was true. Not only have I never seen a money counter wear that, I've never seen a person wear one of those.
I have. I've seen people wear those. You know what wears those fucking things? People, like lame people that play poker. That's who fucking wears those.
Off.
Or people playing tennis.
Yeah. But yeah, I asked him that. I asked him if he had one of those hats, and he was very much like, no. Like, no one has those hats. Man,
I think standing on the bar would be a bad idea.
Yeah, you're kind of an open target.
Good.
Oh, that's good.
No more stories from Tarantino.
That adds a point to the final score.
Yeah. They knew to kill him off quickly. Like,
that's the way you shoot. It's how you shoot a gun.
Yeah, the shoot fight.
You flip your wrist to give it some extra momentum.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Mr. Prang, I'm an accountant. Maybe I start wearing a visor. Hey, man, bring it up. Bring it back.
I see no reason not to.
Whoa!
That's my favorite thing in the whole movie. And you know what's funny is, you're laughing right now, but I've told you about that scene. We watched it together before.
Oh, yeah?
Years and years ago.
Oh, dude, I don't even remember. I was probably very drunk.
Like maybe 6 or 7 years ago. I was like, I saw this in Desperado. You gotta see this. Also, I love how that guy's method for fighting this, like, godly gunslinger guy is to jump at him and swing down with a knife. That's his method. It's like, damn, I thought I had it. Yep.
I feel bad for the extra. I have to get slapped on the face like a million times for that.
I don't. He was making... Well, no, he's probably just making scale, so yeah.
Dude, no, this was shot in Mexico. He probably wasn't even fucking making scale. He was probably making...
shot in Mexico?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was making nothing then.
Lucha right there, the accountant.
He took his visor off. He means business.
You made me mess up my double entry! My ledger's all fucked up now!
I forgot about that.
Did he shoot?
He shot Cheech Marin on accident.
Oh.
Shot him in the head.
Another improvement to the movie.
I didn't think Cheech was doing that bad of a job.
He wasn't. He just was... He did fine with what they gave him.
Yeah.
Which was just...
You hearing this fake Zeppelin riff here?
Yeah.
Yes, this professional doesn't know his gun is out of bullets. Who would win this fight? Moneylender or guy who just killed an entire bar? Let's
I'm just kind of confused what the moneylender has like going on in here. Like why he would come here and do this anyway.
Well,
he just run away?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. Why didn't he just leave? If you look at the guns, that does not bode well for you. Yep. It's happening. Fuck yeah!
Don't look back!
I love this bar and grill.
And that's for still smoking. That movie sucked.
He's writing him a check. Accounts payable.
Accounts IOU.
What? Okay.
It's a big draft in there. Blew out all the candles.
I love how this sign says members and non-members only.
Only.
That's a pretty funny sign.
Everyone only.
Oh, that... God, I was hoping you were gone.
Nope, he's still alive.
Great.
He's smart. He went out the back entrance.
I'm going to aim for his hand.
Fucking like guitar riffs.
Aim for his hand. That's his weak spot.
All right. Yep.
This guy's not great at being a criminal, really.
Yeah. Trejo.
Oh, there's a trio.
Trejo's going to save him.
Or is he? Ah, Selma Hayek. Remember Selma Hayek? Remember when she was in things?
Yep.
That's been a while.
What is the purpose of this scene? It's been going on for like 5 minutes now. Is he going to shoot the guy?
The purpose of the scene is to show that Selma Hayek's hot and someone's still trying to kill him. That's it.
Mm-hmm. See, here was the problem with Salma Hayek. She was very attractive. She wasn't a great actress. So...
Wasn't she Academy Award nominated, though?
Yeah, she was in Frida.
For Frida, yeah. Did she win?
She did not win. She did not win, no.
So bad.
But I think a lot of her acting issues probably are that English is her second language. So that's probably more of it. It's like how like Penelope Cruz is great in a lot of Spanish language movies, but in English movies she's a lot more inconsistent. So I think it just depends.
Well, only one of those two has starred in a movie with Matthew Perry.
It's true. What was that movie called again?
I don't know. I just remember she had a monologue about squirrels in it. It was Fools Rush In. That was it.
That's it. Oh man, I've seen that.
Something about how there's two squirrels and the squirrels came from different worlds, and it was obviously an analogy for Mexican her and white him.
Oh, the way I read it, it was someone who doesn't have an addiction to heavy prescription narcotics and Matthew Perry. I thought those were the two squirrels, but I fucked it up.
It's accurate too.
I'd be addicted to prescription drugs too if I was Matthew Perry.
So this guy is the non-Mark Wahlberg. He doesn't look like him, but he makes the same faces as Mark Wahlberg all the time. I remember this very distinctly.
You know who else he acts like? The antagonist in Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah, a little
Right?
bit. Kind of got that going on. Yeah, I agree.
Is this supposed to be a border town? It's supposed to be like
I
Tijuana or
don't know
something?
where they're supposed to be. Why are these white kids walking into this random bar?
Yeah.
Also, they were like 16.
Yeah.
What the hell's...
Hey girls, I got a great double date idea. You know, we're studying hard at San Diego State. We're studying hard at San Diego State. Let's just drive across the board, Tijuana. Let's have some fun.
You know what I told you though? I said if he turned this place during the day into like a TGI Fridays atmosphere, he could do really well. He could have had some chicken fingers going.
You would need
those things out.
You would need Tom Cruise though.
That's true.
You need Alabama Slamma. Truly make it complete. Salma Hayek's nice, dealing with flesh wounds.
Yeah. She's trained as a someone who can sew up people, apparently. I don't know. That would be more than a wince. That would hurt like...
He was on painkillers, man. They explained it.
Oh, wasn't listening.
Of course this area is going to get shot up later because there's a bunch of books on the wall.
Compassionate lady runs bookstore. We're breaking the tropes, guys. You're in Mexico, man.
No, actually, we're in El Paso, Texas. Oh, same thing.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't want to go to the hospital there either.
No. Yeah, you used to hear a lot more about people, like, I lived in California till I was 12, and a lot of kids in high school would drive down to Mexico to, like, Tijuana when they turned 18. And I don't think that happens anymore, and I don't know why. There may be a reason, I can't think of why.
Yeah.
Weird.
Risk of kidnapping is a lot.
Yeah.
Higher.
I have no idea, Los Atis, if there's any reason why Los Atis, they would not go down there. I love Los Atis. They wanted to blow up a dam in the U.S. to flood a Mexican town that owed Los Atis money. That is awesome. That's so fucking great.
That's pretty bold.
The FBI stopped it. They fucking stopped it. It wasn't even a terrorist act against the United States. Really? It was just... This dam was just so conveniently...
That's like a Snidely Whiplash-esque.
Yeah.
Completely silly.
It's fucking incredible.
I don't think like this woman knows what she's doing.
No.
No, well, she read it from a book in the bookstore. She doesn't know jack shit.
And that book looked like it was from the 50s. So, like...
Plus, where did she even get these things to sew someone up? She just had them laying around. You know, a mop doesn't work to mop up blood when there's already blood all over the mop.
Mops are gross. Mops are fucking gross anyway.
No, they're just spreading more dirty water all over the floor. That's all they do. What?
You don't tell Trejo to get out.
Go on! You skedoodle! Come on! He actually goes.
Oh,
drive the car through the front
I'm
door.
going to oblige.
He won't be back to murder us all.
Yeah, he was flipping a knife at you.
More of this blood on the floor here. If the whole floor is red with blood, then it'll be uniform, and then you won't be able to tell it's blood. It's just, well, the floor is that color.
The red flooring really brings out this room. It's just the lighting.
Why does it smell? It smells like iron in here. I don't.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Oh, he plays guitar.
He's dead. He's gangrene.
And then the movie, she takes over. She's the star of the film. And she's the new gunslinger.
Turns on the Leon the Professional.
I'm a snake.
My name is X versus Sever.
His actual name is that. It's not two characters. His name is X, middle name versus last name Sever.
Is that on Netflix? That would be a fucking...
It was, and I think it's gone now. I watched that movie. It is.
I've never seen it.
It is one of the worst movies I've scene, especially with that budget. I mean, it's bad, like really bad.
All right, I'm gonna fill up my beer real quick. All right, back.
This guy's got some pretty stupid guns.
That thing looks silly.
Is that a cock gun?
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yep, it's a cock shooter. Having a laugh. You've got a bunch of guns. I mean, this guy, okay. So, I'm not saying this guy is completely wrong and that these people are horrible and evil, but he's still a murderer. He's, like, straight up a murderer. He shoots people in the face, like, a lot. Like, this woman wouldn't be like, well, you know.
He's Antonio Banderas.
That's true. He is Antonio Banderas. That helps. But he's not just Antonio Banderas. He's Antonio Banderas who's also a musician. That's like a double Antonio
Well,
Banderas.
he's not a musician anymore because he got shot in the hand, remember?
Well, he was. Plus, he could still bang out a few tunes. You saw him teaching the kid. He knows what he's doing. He at least can play an E minor chord. We found that out. It only takes 2 fingers, so it's easy. I love this compound. Look at this place. Welcome to my grandmother's ranch house.
It's about 45 minutes, I think, 50 minutes. I think that's how far we're. Probably an hour left. It's like an hour 40 minutes.
I don't want to take
Half
your
the town dies.
ass car. I want to drive my F-250.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's only on the sunroof. You can shoot through the side windows, though. Now you scratch the
Bulletproof.
shit out of the
It's
sunroof.
bulletproof, right, guys?
Yeah, of course.
I'm pretty sure like the integrity of that glass would be like destroyed now.
Probably a lot less, yeah.
Pickpocket.
He's like Matt Damon from Ocean's 11.
Magic legs.
That would just be Magic Leg. He only had one. Mexican movie, gotta be a Catholic church.
Yeah.
Always, 100% of the time. Catholic church scene forever.
This is the TGI Fridays.
They want to know what you have, Mike.
The
See what
beer.
you're drinking.
It's
I guess.
it's a double IPA from Trader Joe's. It's called like it's their in-store brand. It was like $3. It's actually pretty good. I'm surprised.
I'm drinking some Golden Road.
How is Golden Road?
Golden Road's pretty good. The best thing about it is that it's brewed in town here, so it's extremely cheap compared to where it would be anywhere else.
Yeah.
It's like brewed like 6 miles from here or something. So
How many movies have a cross that does lighting effects like that? Because there's a lot.
I don't know how many movies are Mexican.
How many movies star Clint Eastwood?
Remember Campa and Kino? They may show
Oh,
up. Later. Just
Mr.
saying.
Prang whipping out the IBUs. You know, I don't understand IBUs. I should know. I know it's like used heavily for like understanding beers and stuff. Like I don't know the IBU measurement. Do you know that, Ryan? Do you know IBUs at all?
What?
He's paying attention to the movie. He's not listening to you.
That's fair. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm reading the
He's taking
chat.
Desperado seriously.
That's
Look
what
at
you,
that cell phone.
holy shit, yeah, that's good.
That's some 95.
Still not as big as the iPhone 6 Plus.
Slightly less bendy, though.
And it's also a better phone than any phone on the market today. He hasn't said, can you repeat that or what, or disconnected at all at this point. It's a pretty good phone. Do you have something stuck in your teeth? Seems like he's like...
Just trying to get it out of there.
I love how this is a $7 million movie, and his suit doesn't quite fit him. Like, it almost does, but it
No,
doesn't.
it doesn't. He looks like he's wearing... He looks like he's wearing his dad's suit. His dad has really, like, short arms, but is fat. And so he's like...
Yeah. He looks like... Have you ever seen...
His phone did fail on him, so...
Have you ever seen, like, how the Talking Heads, when they toured in the 80s, would have those big oversized suits and they dance around in them? It'd be like that.
It is like that, yeah.
Okay, so it's IPUs are... Is it IPUs or IBUs? I don't know.
It's IBUs. And
Okay.
I think it has to do with how bitter
Bitter.
it is.
Yeah, I thought it was bitterness. Is that a good measurement then? Because do you just want something that's horribly bitter? Like that's...
Well,
Yeah.
bitter isn't bad. It depends on the complexity of the beer. Something can be really hoppy and bitter and still be really good if it's balanced.
I think the number is 1-800-Dominoes. It is. That is not the phone number.
No. I love how after like late 90s, everything has a 555 because they got sued. And they were like, well, guess every number's fake now. Here he comes. You are right.
That's the great thing about like 8675309. Like you can never write a song like that again. Like,
no, that's the reason that the thing changed. There were a lot of lawsuits. Well, dead. Ow, fuck. Stop it. Ow, damn it.
Yeah.
Would you really die instantly like that?
No, you would not.
No.
But in the world of Mexican action movie, apparently you would. So I distinctly remember this scene because I will say Danny Trejo's bad guy, he is a memorable bad guy. Mm-hmm. He only throws he's an anime character. I mean,
this movie
through and through.
This movie is a fucking anime.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's when you said earlier, you were like, this reminds me of anime. I said, you're not going to be changing that opinion.
Yeah.
The whole movie is like that. I love it. I love it.
That's great.
It's like a frog.
What a bunch of idiots!
Hopping around.
Get out of the car! What are you guys doing?
They're huge idiots. Well, they don't even need to get out of the car. Here's what you do. You close the fucking sunroof.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta close the sunroof.
Yeah, or drive away. Because the driver isn't dead, right? They could have established that, but I don't think they did.
No, I don't think so.
He's not alive, right? So why did they kill him?
He has nothing to do with
He was
that.
like they were supposed to go around in the car and like find like people that were weird inside the town because they don't know that Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, they don't know if he's the killer or what.
But why is that guy trying to kill Antonio Banderas? Why is Danny Trejo trying to kill him? That's the thing I don't get.
I think he's contracted also.
Oh, I got you. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. Okay, so basically he's gonna yell at them now.
Yeah. Well then, oopsie doopsie. To be fair, these guys pulled up on him and were just about to shoot him. Like, and then he, instead of like, they didn't tell him this till way after, and then he threw a knife at them.
Yeah.
Hit him with a cell phone antenna.
That's great.
Yeah! Yeah! What is this woman? Is she just like a concubine or something? Like, what does she do?
She is a prop.
Yeah, she is. It's pretty unfair to that actress.
Thompson's. Maybe the thugs in this town ought to unionize. Well,
Unionized thugs.
yeah, I think the fucking
Local thugs union 436.
Yeah. Well, that's not his problem.
Bring it over here. I'll bleed all over it.
I think the real people that need to unionize are the entire cast and crew of this movie.
That kid is a fucking
You
idiot.
fucking dope! What are you doing?
I know.
Also, what is the truck doing? It's going like 80 miles an hour through the middle of town?
That kid is very relaxed for what just happened.
He also got no blood on him somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, that is actually remarkable considering what they just showed.
Yeah. Come along!
Yeah, hey, quit being a
You're bleeding
slowpoke.
all over the wall there. Shit, it's a Lincoln. Guitar swap here.
Now this one I can play.
Go away. Well, he makes a good point.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Ah, my Coke. There it is.
Carolina.
Selma Hayek's a drug mule?
Yeah.
I don't think being a drug mule is all that profitable. You gotta be the dealer. You don't want to be a mule.
Yeah. I don't think anyone with their job title having the name Mule in it is going to make a lot of money.
I mean, it's better than being a drug donkey. Yeah, I agree. That guy there. This B plot does suck.
Yes. Also, good.
The main plot is so much more interesting than the B plot in this movie.
He's done bleeding. Yes, he is.
Yeah, he got tired of it.
Got tired bleeding.
It's because he has no more blood. Just gone.
Selma Hayek's character almost had a personality for like 5 minutes, and she's just now like
$3 a day. It's pretty good.
That's not bad, actually. That's more than I make. Oh, I forgot I was bleeding.
Damn it. Broken nail.
Leave me alone. Bleed all over you. Ruined my jacket. Got this thing at a Goodwill.
I want $50,000 a year to do absolutely nothing. That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Not have to work.
How does this model work?
Huh?
Like, what? Why is he paying them $50,000? What are they doing for him?
Because he's using her as a drug mule, like a drug drop-off place. Her place. So,
Yeah, but okay, but like,
it's hush money.
yeah, it seems like, you would have those mules where you would eventually sell the drugs, right? This feels like a transport point. Like, I can't imagine they're selling like that many drugs here. It's just a little odd. That was a passionate kiss.
Yeah, she was really into that.
I love how her bookstore just has a bunch of encyclopedias.
Yeah, see, the reason it was a bookstore, I told you before, is because there's going to be a shootout in here. And they have to have a cool backdrop.
You can say that about every single set in this movie, Brian. Everything they've shown has had a fucking shootout in it. That's a very good point. Having a bookstore in a border town is not exactly the greatest business.
Yeah, what you should open is a franchise Chi-Chi's. Oh, we can get authentic Mexican food at this Chi-Chi's.
Or next door for
cheaper.
What?
That would work totally in a border
town. Yeah, because they know it's safe. I know this brand.
Cece's?
No, it's Chi-Chi's. No, Cece's is Cece's Pizza, which is a different thing.
Pizza?
I've never been to Chi-Chi's.
Well, Chi-Chi's doesn't exist anymore because they had a little problem with the cilantro having E. coli or some shit, and they went.
Was the entire place a drug front, like this bookstore?
No, it wasn't a Discovery Zone. Yeah, so you should tell that story, Kevin, about Discovery Zone, where we were from and why it closed.
Well, you basically told it. There were people selling drugs out of the Discovery Zone.
Yeah, it was a front.
Of course, if you don't know Discovery Zone, it's basically
the DZ.
It's basically like a Chuck E. Cheese, except it's more of the playground stuff than it is the rest of it. Like it's a big playground. Well, there were people that were drug muling out of the DZ. They were going DZ at Discovery Zone for sure.
Yeah, I think they misunderstood DZ for demilitarized zone and thought they could get away with whatever they wanted to.
It's a common mistake.
Yeah. That's the worst fake money I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was
some fake money.
That was monopolistic.
Yeah. I think I saw Uncle Pennybags on some of that.
Would you really try not to kiss this guy in this circumstance? Do whatever you want.
She did it the right way though. She didn't get like repulsed. She just kind of was like, eh. By the way, I would not want to be that woman in this town around all those guys.
No.
This
Well,
guys
this
are
guy's
fucking
helping out because he's murdering every one of them.
yeah.
By the time this guy leaves, there's gonna be 5 fucking citizens in this town.
I did a gender cleansing. No more men. They're all murderous drug dealers and fucking crazy people.
It's gonna be like Wicker Man up in here.
Yeah.
Some bad Foley in this scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds insane.
I think the bad Foley is intentional a lot of the time in this movie because it's very Latin cinema-esque. Mexican movies love the bad Foley effects.
Man, you've shown enough of this.
Yeah, I know. I need to watch more of his wounds getting taken care of.
Is that a tea packet?
And some Lipton iced tea.
She's soothing him with the power of Earl Grey.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just a Nicorette patch.
Directly to the bloodstream.
Yeah. Whoa, that's why I'm sweating. Oh, man.
Hatchet to my veins.
Antonio Banderas could not be posing more right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sit naturally. What?
He looks like fucking Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
He's like,
Let me play you guitar with my fucked up hands.
please let me show you how sexy I am.
So, here's a smuggler telling a smuggler not to smuggle.
Well, he only smuggles guns in his own case. It's not-
Here's a pot calling a kettle black.
Have you heard Chumbawamba? It just took it out of me. Just couldn't do it anymore.
Hearing them would take it out of me too. I'd be like, this shit's on the radio, I'm done.
There's like everyone in this movie know how to play guitar.
Yeah, of course.
How do you fail to play a note on a guitar?
Everything's a no.
Yeah, that's true. It may not be a chord. It's not a note.
Everything's a no. Oh, I see. You were just trying to have sex with me. Well, we could have skipped this whole guitar thing then. That would have been way easier, I'm just saying.
Oh, you make me want to play a D chord for dick.
I guess I don't need to play to hear solos.
Is he about to finger A minor?
Finger A minor.
Oh, wow. That is terrible.
She was like eating his chin.
Giving her the D chord.
How did that happen? Like, why did it get like? Oh, I'm upside down. I'm upside.
They've got sexy shots, but it's Banderas. It's his face going like with the hair flowing. Usually that's a lady. Whoa, a spur! Where'd he get a? Did he have a spur already?
I don't know.
Was he wearing those? Lick.
I do like that they went straight to Cinemax to get this music.
They did.
Yeah.
They went straight to Cinemax to get this scene. All of this.
And at 10:30, Red Shoe Diaries 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Red shoe dye. That's great. Oh, all right. We're still going with the sex. That you have to take off your underwear for that to work, lady.
You just can't get it up. You're taking so much cocaine.
What was she? Yeah. What was that?
Ew! Oh, God.
What were you doing there?
Ew.
It's a good move. That is a good move. Love
I
it.
love that. She's super mad, but he's a drug fucking millionaire, so she just like leaves. She's just like, ugh, just walks out.
Yeah,
I won't say anything because they'll probably shoot me in the face. So.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
1-800 Dominoes. Would
Why
you
didn't
like?
you call before all of this? You could have called. You could have called that in like hours and hours ago.
He just realized it though.
I think I shall give them time for a sex scene first.
And I would like a pepperoni pizza.
Oh, sweet. Love that. Love that
Terrible
ashtray.
symbolism there.
You're not playing, lady. You can sing without a guitar.
Well, she can't.
There's a lot of echo on her voice. It sounds insane.
Yeah, no kidding. Someone turned up the reverb here. Oh, we're gonna get all artsy with our gunslinging. Does this guy just know? I hear someone carrying an Uzi.
That was a Mac 10, thank you.
Shut up.
That's the correct answer.
Ah, I knew it.
Hey, if you're trying to be sly, don't stand in front of the window.
This may startle you slightly. Maybe you should warn her. That's how you go deaf. That's how you go deaf.
Yeah, 2 guns right next to their ears.
Yeah, that is how you get tinnitus for the rest of your life, right there. Here it comes. And...
How is the shadow going on both of the windows when they're on opposite sides of the room?
Because there are spotlights on each window, that's why.
Yeah.
That's... He just like stomach kicked her.
Yeah. Well, that's his plan B.
I guess he didn't give her tinnitus. He moved
Yeah.
her away from the gun barrel. That's something. More!
Move shit.
Move shit. Just running back and forth.
Don't do that with a gun!
No, don't. Definitely don't.
She grabbed it by, like, the handle.
Doesn't
Like,
she have pumps? She put on a high heel. Here, put on. Oh, okay, good. We went there. We went to the pumps.
No,
that's
those are
just
2
another
heels.
high heel. That's a different high heel.
You'd be better off just walking barefoot.
Yep. You could step over glass and it'd still be more effective than running in high heels. You shitting me?
My books!
Mis novelas!
That's what you get for Rody by Encyclopedia Proud Collection! It was first edition!
Bob Boss did tell them to make it look like an accident, but he didn't specify that the accident couldn't have tons of bullets in their chests. Just didn't mention that, so they figured it wasn't a problem.
You know, would they really know that they'd be up there? Like, that guy was ready. That guy was fucking ready.
Yeah, he had the sights trained right on there.
Get
Maybe
shot in the
not.
head. I should have done that.
Kill her. Kill both of them.
How you break an ankle?
I love that this guy's literally shotguns behind his back and hit people in the fucking head. And he's aiming down with the high ground and he completely fucking missed them.
What the hell? No! What? You are up, and you just died. No,
Yeah,
no.
no.
How does legs get there? How do your legs get there?
Actually, what would happen is
two of them. Do you really need two of them?
No, not at all.
one for each.
Walk away.
That's a stupid shot.
That sales song is just playing in his head right now.
We should have some public services. Maybe like a fire department. Be good. Peso shit right now. I can't afford it.
That shot of them walking ahead of the fire, by the way, that was solely made for the fucking DVD cover.
Oh yeah.
You can look at it for 1 second and go, oh, okay.
It's Chuggo.
Chuggo would.
Bucha would.
Bucho would. Hey, the bookstore accidentally caught on fire, guys.
Oh, but it wouldn't be respectable. You're gonna shoot him in the hand. Then you'll get your revenge.
Look at these idiots.
Shoot him.
They're like... These guys are really stupid. They're all just kind of walking around the outside of the bookstore like, well, boss, seems like it's on fire. Like, what are they doing? They're not even looking for him.
Bucho has
Look at this guy!
Yeah.
Look at the guys! Look at him wander.
Bucho has a troop of goofuses. Like, there's not a single gal in the bunch.
Yeah, that's so true. Yes, he is. He's gonna kill both of you, you idiot. Is this like a revelation to you? He just tried to murder both of you and burn down your store.
Shh.
Yeah, right? Maybe you should keep screaming at
Why
me.
is it
Not how to-
playing higher?
Also, you like shoved her really hard.
He's probably a little upset.
Yeah. That he didn't shoot this guy that... I mean, here's the thing. He has killed dozens of people. Like, in fucking cold blood. Like, without any provocation at times. And then this guy, who is the ringleader, who obviously is a violent man, he's I got it.
I won't say anything.
Hey, it was hard to find that Boston Marathon bomber.
That's true. It took him a little bit.
They had to fucking drive tanks through the whole city to get him. It was hard to find him.
Went on lockdown.
This is a gun. It shoots bullets. Over there?
But I've got a cool hat. Ow! Oh, you got him, boss.
That guy was the president of Mexico.
He's in his gang too. He's the president of Mexico. Just hangs out.
He's shooting. I kind of love this movie in a way. It's a stupid ass movie, but it's so absurd and stupid.
I told you it'd be a good movie to do.
He's shooting at his own.
You were a little hesitant.
Yes, I was.
See,
I don't like Robert Rodriguez movies very much.
It has nothing to do with liking the movie or not. I can tell which movies are going to be funny to talk about.
Yeah,
this movie's funny.
It's bulletproof.
Testing that bulletproof glass.
He tested it like 3 times in this movie so far.
Yeah, but he's just making sure it's still there.
Those Safe Light guys did a good install.
Safe light.
You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Stop. You're going to shoot yourself.
But it looks cool.
Let me pray to the Pope about my guns.
I used to be able to play guitar. That was like different than this, you know?
Yes, we know.
That's fairly accurate.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. We saw it at the beginning. It wasn't great. I would say it's a lot harder to murder an entire bar of people than to learn to play guitar. Just throwing that out there. You know, when everyone has a gun and you fight all of them at once and kill them, I would say that's harder than playing guitar.
Mm-hmm. But what if you're trying to learn, like, Smoke on the Water? That's pretty tough.
That's a tough one. That's true.
No, murdering everybody in a bar would be kind of easy if you weren't dumb about it. Like, going in there with guns trying to shoot them would be stupid when you could just lay a car bomb, you know?
Murdering everyone in a bar, not hard. Murdering everyone in a bar in Arizona, pretty much impossible. So, it's all relative.
Well, you just gotta give it a time limit. Because if you're saying, like, oh, you gotta murder everyone in this bar, and you don't give me a time limit, then I just pick Heart Attack Grill, and then I say, I win. I murdered all these people. Yeah, they're all dead.
Done eating, you're fine. Some of them might die on their own, honestly, when you start shooting. You don't even have to do anything.
I think all of those went out of business, actually, because their clientele all died.
The heart attacks?
It's probably because they died.
I think they all went out of business.
One moved to, not Glendale, Gilbert.
That makes sense. I could see some Mormons hating themselves enough where they could fucking eat a bunch of triple bypass burgers and dying.
That's their version of alcoholism. Just eating horribly, gorging themselves.
Yeah, and then going home and then drinking the alcohol in their closet. That's their alcohol. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think he would. I don't think he'd really give that much. If you went to the U.S., I think you'd be fine. This
movie should probably have like a 70-30, maybe 80-20 ratio of shooting to this, because none of this is like even remotely entertaining.
Yeah.
I don't care about these characters. It's not like I care about this guy. I just love that he shoots people and he does it all crazy like, you know, like
that guy there. It's such a good point. Will they ever explain why he didn't shoot him? They really haven't. They just didn't do it. Like,
no, they didn't. But that's why I said I'm not going to say anything. So just
they'll say it later.
Be patient.
Okay. Church bus.
What?
Church bus.
Hey Ryan, you want to get on?
Sure. Go to the church bus.
It's really quite a bigoted bus, though. They make all the Jews sit in the back in the Old Testament section. They don't understand, like,
they split it up.
Yeah, they split it up.
No.
Mr. Prank, especially Quentin's half-hour joke. I think it was 3 minutes.
That's been, in my opinion, the most painful part of this movie by far. Okay, so remember those guys that Buscemi mentioned earlier?
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's a great electric guitar. It sounds great.
Yeah. Long. I think they got
music.
It's so good.
It's so bad.
It sounds like a fucking rip-off of AC/DC.
No, it's worse.
It's worse. That's why I'm saying it's a ripoff. Like,
Yeah.
Those pants up there on the wire? Ripped.
You know what it
is
sounds
that?
like? It sounds like they got fucking like John Carpenter to do this song. It's like more than 5 notes in a minute. I can't handle it.
it just ends suddenly.
Oh, so this scene, pretty great.
Okay.
Maybe it's this scene. If it's what I'm remembering.
Let's call ourselves the Three Amigos.
Let's play. Get ready. Wow, that guy is a terrible shot.
Yes, he is.
You are awful. He's walking. He's walking.
Yeah, that.
Get ready. Yeah. No, it gets better. Just wait.
Throw a fucking grenade. You know it's bulletproof. Throw a fucking grenade at it.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love it. That ought to get... Oh,
Why isn't the second car doing anything? Okay.
there you go. I told you this scene's pretty great. You idiot. Don't even... What does that thing say? iDub?
I don't know.
What is this C plot here?
IBU.
Oh, it's IBU. It's the bitterness
It's
unit.
IBU, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bitterness unit. Bring it
Well, there he
back.
goes again. I love how this guy does a split when he could just
Yeah.
hold it on his shoulder, but he has to duck down and do like a split, a half split.
Also, why didn't you just shoot that right away when they were both in the car? Like, you could have just shot him.
My question is, like, what was that whole, like, C plot with the guy that broke his ankle in the beginning that jumped off the roof there? Like, what was the
I
purpose
don't
of it?
know. I don't know.
It was just in the movie. It doesn't matter. That'll never be mentioned again. Here we are!
Good thing I put on my shades. I want to look cool
Yeah,
when I die.
Fucking clown jeep there. Like 30 guys on it.
Every
That guy
time.
reloads his rocket launcher by clicking it.
That guy was 10 feet away from that car.
That was the best. Guy slamming against the wall. Loving
Is-
that guy.
Are these guys playing slam
Love
ball?
Just watch what he just shot that thing straight in the air. Here it comes. Are you ready? Was that a Wilhelm?
No, it wasn't.
No. They're just similar.
I'll tell you if there's any way.
That was a great shot. That was a great... Incredible.
How many shots are there of Antonio Banderas shooting guns like this?
Yeah.
All the time.
That guy was the first DA or something. Like, he was a...
Yeah, yeah, totally.
The guy was, like, totally white.
He just finished pulling focus like 20 minutes before.
Oh,
that.
shit, we failed. This kid was a fucking idiot and hung out in this massive shooting gallery.
I'll miss you, young drug mule. Okay, so...
So these friends that he has that have saved his ass with guns that he's known for a while, he doesn't care about them, but he does care about the stupid kid who was a drug mule that fucking stayed around.
Well, to be fair, one of them is a little kid.
Yeah.
Those guys knew what they were getting themselves into.
What's the drug mule?
No, he's a little kid. He doesn't know anything. He's a little kid. He's an idiot.
You're going to be in the first Spy Kids movie.
Well, if he's going to be in the first one, he's going to be in the next three
Look at-
after that.
Yeah, it's, like...
Just
shit
lie
like-
down!
Ah! I probably should have moved, but I was like Austin Powers level right there. He's just like...
Can't trust the hospitals. Wait, are they at a hospital?
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought they couldn't
The
trust the
doctor's like, oh,
hospitals.
it's a kid. Who cares?
You can tell because it looks like a school.
Yes, he has a fever. Give him some children's Tylenol.
Fever. This boy is very sick.
4 Flintstone tablets, please.
Chewable, please.
Why'd she get the
He's
shoes?
weak.
They get absorbed quicker into the body.
Yeah, he's weak. He can't swallow.
Terrible.
What? Who stands up and whatever.
Just cause.
And then she gets out anyways.
Selma Hayek's midriff should be like it should have its own credit in this movie.
It should. It's great. It's one of the best parts of the movie,
Pretty
probably.
great.
Great acting.
So the shoes, still not matching shoes.
Mhm.
Still rolling with that.
Yeah, that guy there. That's what I said too. Also, I love that they dropped him off at the hospital. I was like, well, see you later. Fuck this. We got some things to do.
I got stuff to take care of. Okay, so here we go.
I believe we walked into a little bit of
Why
a
are,
frosty
Why are
situation.
there 2 chairs on the back of that truck?
Look at that Pope-mobile!
No.
That's the Mexican Pope-mobile. Cardinal Gonzalez sits in there.
Those are just office chairs.
Yeah, I know. They're stools. See?
Do you think his gang is called the Bucho Brigade?
Did you see that? You weren't paying attention.
You
were
know,
you?
it was a brother.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I didn't shoot him, right?
Stupid.
Yeah. This is,
That's really stupid.
extremely, yeah. So here's, again, what I said before, is that this should be 80-20 action scenes, because the plot is so inane.
Yeah.
It's like, he was my brother the whole time. It's like, oh, who cares? If he really came here to kill him, would he just show up in his compound with hundreds of guys? Actually, he would, because he's done this like 50 times already, so... Except I will kill you! Manito.
This guy's also killed like dozens of his own men.
Yes. He loves shooting his own guys. It's like a hobby.
You're not gonna have a very good retention rate. You keep doing that.
Yeah.
Turnover's big at the Carnitas gang.
Man.
Well, I did not see that coming. Just
Wow,
completely out of the
really?
blue. Yeah.
So, he cares now.
Except for that hermit. That guy didn't know anybody. Hey, hoss.
I stopped watching TV. Bonanza was on commercial. guy's killing it. Good job. You're doing you're doing fine actually. Well, what can you do? Just like
He's here
what
to play the sheriff in the next Rodriguez movie. It's like, please cast me. Something probably happened after he shot his brother. Or maybe not. Ha! Okay. I will see you 8 years in the sequel. Goodbye.
That guy just walking down the hallway.
She's like, that was great. I had
Yeah,
a good
what is
time.
that about?
All that murder was real fun.
I know it's raining, baby.
Gonna miss my bookstore.
Shot my brother in the chest a bunch of times.
Spanish language version of Encyclopedia Britannica, gone forever.
No bueno. So he doesn't have an ending.
That is an ending, technically, I guess. Some little kid finds all these guns in the desert. It's like, no, what are you doing?
There's like 3 grenades in there.
And that
At
kid
least they
started
go to the
Los
Toys
Cetas.
Guns program or something. Tattoo in her eye.
Yeah. Sayonara, artillery. Don't need you anymore. Actually, I kind of want it still.
Bad.
Yep, bad ending.
That was
The
bad.
ending of that movie's terrible.
Yeah, it is. It just ends. It's like, whatever. Doesn't matter. Also,
they-
that kid he's dead, right? I mean, like, he's supposed to have lived, but he's dead.
Yeah.
He got shot in the chest.
Man, the end of that movie fell apart real bad.
Yeah, it does. And that's what I said about this movie, is that it is, the action scenes are so fun because they're so stupid and it knows it's stupid, but the rest of the movie is like, I don't care at all. I don't care about any of this. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just show Antonio Banderas shooting some more people.
What movies does Netflix think you're gonna enjoy?
Dust Till Dawn 2,
Yeah, I got that
Of
one.
course, that makes sense.
Shaft,
I
and
got that one.
I think the sequel to The Crow. It was one of the Crow movies.
I got Triple X.
I got Triple X as well.
Well, we already watched that, so.
That's not a point of pride for me.
That movie
I got
was-
The Crow, and I got Dusk Till Dawn. So I just got the first ones. You somehow got sequels.
Yeah, how did I get Dusk Till Dawn 2? Who wants to watch that one? The first one's
Yeah,
bad
if-
enough.
If you're gonna pick one, you're not gonna pick Dusk Till Dawn 2. Also,
Yeah.
is the second one even by Rodriguez? I don't think so.
He produced the other two. There's a third one, too. I've heard that
means
those...
nothing, though. That means nothing.
Hey, you know what? That means he
we want-
put his fucking name on it, though.
Yeah, but if you're a producer for a movie like that, all it means is they went, can we make this? You made the first one, and we're trying to get a budget, and we'll give you a bunch of money from, we'll give you a percentage. Can we put your name on it as a producer so we can get a funding budget for it? And he goes, I don't fucking care. Whatever. Just do it.
We should just watch all... We should watch all three of them, just 3 weeks in a row. And just...
No.
The first one's a bad movie.
I've never seen the other two. I've heard from people who like From Dusk Till Dawn that the other two are like fucking terrible.
And that's exactly it for me either. I've
Yeah.
never seen the second one either, but I can't even imagine how do you follow up that movie? There's nothing to follow up.
More vampires.
It's literally like, it must be just completely different characters like, hey, we did it again. You know,
I think that's what it is with worse actors.
Yeah. Because that movie, I mean, it ends. It's done.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much people remember. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's like that. There's not really much to go on. Like, it just doesn't sequelize very well.
All right, so what do you guys give that movie?
Oh God.
I'm gonna say, for me, that movie is a solid 5. I enjoy watching it. It's stupid as hell, but the action scenes are fun as shit. That movie would seriously be easily a 6 for me if they ignored the B plot completely and all that drug muling shit. Don't care. Not interesting. And they lessened all the dialogue scenes. They didn't even need to put more action scenes. They could have just brought it down to 90 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, like, it would have been easily done.
I would have absolutely given this movie a 5 if it wasn't for the last 20 minutes. The last 20 minutes really hurt that movie.
The final scene
sucked.
is by far the stupid. Like
it's the worst action scene in the movie. Like easily the worst. It is the lamest
it's not even
one.
An action scene.
Yeah,
it's not even an action scene. You know
bad.
This is unrelated but very related. You know, like when you watch an anime and the last episode is fucking awful because they ran out of money.
Yeah,
that's what this movie feels like at the end. It's like, wait, why did it end like that? Like, you could have
done... That's a good point, yep.
The brother could have been crazy, like real nutso. They could have done some crazy shit at the end. He's inside his own compound. There could have been explosions everywhere. Instead, he's like, pow, 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 slow motion,
and then a fade. Like, they didn't even show him kill the rest of the people or anything.
And then Buscemi, they killed him in 2 seconds. He's one of the most fun characters in the movie to watch because he's Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, he's the best character in the movie. Like,
literally every time Steve Buscemi says a word, he's more interesting than anyone else in the movie.
Yeah,
and like he's there, and then he's just pop. Oh, I'm dead. He threw a knife in his chest, and he's fucking dead. Which would be fine if there was anything leading up to it, but there's not. So, I don't know, it has problems, but the action scenes are funny. They're entertaining.
What would you give it, Ryan?
5 only because of Trejo and Buscemi.
Okay.
Like you said, the ending...
Trejo's fun.
Yeah, he was just there for like 5 minutes, but
he's not justified, like, almost in any way. Like, what is he doing?
That's actually why I like him in this movie.
Yeah.
I actually, the thing I like about what they did with Danny Trejo in this movie is that he is Danny Trejo in this movie. He's not a character. He's a guy that shows up, throws a bunch of knives in people, and then gets shot in seconds. Like, it happens in the course of 1 minute. And it's like, he didn't need to be there. But like, if he wasn't there, it wouldn't change the movie at all. But the fact that he was, I was like, actually...
It made the movie better in a way.
It did. It did. I think so.
That movie, as you said multiple times, and people in the chat said, whenever action was happening, the movie was better for it. It was like action. Well, actually, Mr. Prank thinks action or Buscemi. Like those are the things that were good. Everything else was bad. Well, no, the sex scene was pretty great too.
Sex scene's funny, but that was literally just lifted from a Cinemax sex scene.
Yeah,
it was dead on. Cinemax.
Like, there was like 10 crossfades in a row. There were only a second long of the same shot, but in different positions.
Yep.
All right, so next week we're gonna be watching Small Soldiers, motherfuckers. God damn it!
Oh man, what are the little guys called? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
The dumbest name. The Beast guys. I don't know. We'll find out next week.
Great. And then we're going to be watching Ernest Saves Christmas, which I am fucking so pumped for.
It's gonna be funny.
Scrooged, which it was funny. So Ellie last week, we were trying to find a movie to watch, and she's like, "Oh, let's watch Scrooge," and I'm like, "Hey, Ellie, we watched this like last year," and I don't think she really remembered. Like we watched it.
Really, Scrooge is a pretty memorable movie.
She had seen it before. Like we were together too, so I just think she didn't realize that we had watched it. Like
talk
recently.
About moral, like talk about ethics. Talk about ethics with Simon Birch.
Yeah.
Scrooge ethics the movie.
Dude, Scrooge is a fucking weird ass movie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know why. Like Bobcat Goldthwait is a marginal character in that movie, but at the same time, it feels like that movie's directed by Bobcat Goldthwait.
It kind of does.
Yeah, so it'll be good to watch that. And then the last one's Batman Returns, which honestly, I really want to switch out with Christmas with the Cranks. But I won't.
I'm not against not watching Batman Returns. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm not against never watching Batman Returns for the rest of my life.
Yeah, but think about this. The flip side is we're going to watch Christmas with the Cranks.
Yeah, let's watch Batman Returns.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, man, I've never seen Christmas with the Cranks though. So
I haven't either.
I hate Tim Allen a lot.
Oh, we enjoyed that episode of Last Man Standing. That was wonderful.
Yeah, that was pretty hard to watch.
All right. Well,
whatever. I'll watch whichever. I don't care.
I'm switching it out.
You're switching it?
Yep. We're gonna watch Christmas with the Cranks.
I think Christmas with the Cranks is a lot more Christmassy than Batman. Batman Returns is about Christmas, but it's again.
I think it falls into Die Hard rules. Does that movie show outside of December? Yes. Christmas with the Cranks, I don't think shows any time of year.
I don't feel like...
Yeah,
no one ever watches it. It's one of those movies that's like... honestly, I feel like in general, an action movie can't really be a Christmas movie. A Christmas movie can have action, but it can't be an action movie.
What about, like, Jingle All the Way?
And I
That's true.
Say that. I knew you were going to say that. Jingle All the Way is not an action movie. It is a comedy movie with a lot of action in it.
With really out of place action.
And the action is really bad in it. Too.
Turbo Man.
Jamie!
That movie's on Netflix. That movie's on Netflix. Yes, it is. It is totally on Netflix.
You ever see the cut song from Jingle All the Way?
Yes, I have.
That is hard to watch.
Yes, it is.
If you've never seen it, guys, go on YouTube and look up the cut song from Jingle All the Way and try to watch that song and go, oh, I'm so glad they cut that out of this movie. Holy shit.
I gotta say, I saw Jingle all the way in theaters.
Yeah.
I did, and it was a pretty full theater, and that movie fucking killed. It was, audience loved it.
That doesn't surprise me. That was also during the day that Jingle All the Way comes from this weird time when Sinbad was considered funny. Like, I mean that in the most literal sense, because if you go now and watch Sinbad now in anything, you go, this guy wasn't funny.
Yeah.
But back then, the 90s sensibility of humor, he was, like, hilarious. Like, but it doesn't work now. His comedy is not scaled to, like, a later time period. Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger is still kind of funny in it.
Yeah.
Sinbad is not funny. It's like House Guest. Try watching House Guest.
Oh,
now.
dude, House Guest is...
Did you guys ever watch First Kid?
Yeah.
No, we didn't watch First Kid on here though. We wanted to.
No,
it got taken off. We were supposed to watch it, and it got taken off.
Yeah, it got drawn off Netflix.
Oh, that movie.
That was a loss. First Kid,
dude.
But again, Sinbad in First Kid. Sinbad is not funny. First Kid is funny. The movie, but Sinbad himself.
It's not. It's funny for all the reasons it's not trying to be funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Virtual reality, snake chat rooms, dancing, white dancing kids, like so much. Oh shit,
I don't
man.
remember what the song was called in Jingle All the Way, Thompson.
I
but
don't.
You got to be able to find. Look for Jingle All the Way cut music, cut song or something. It's got to be in there.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, we'll get something scheduled for the bad Christmas movie. Watching fucking Ernest Saves Christmas and Christmas the Crank, but the bad one, the ABC Family quality one, soon. But yeah, thanks for joining us. If you want
What
to,
was next week?
Small Soldiers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
He just said that earlier.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
So if you want to send us your pleas for not watching certain movies or whatever, mockflix@gmail.com. And yeah, we'll see you again next week on Mockflix.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Bit late.